Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. So many of you have left in the comment section below and have asked, what is the timeline for the fourth round of stimulus checks? And how can I receive a bonus payment from my state? I will be answering your questions and sharing the latest stimulus news in today's video. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away more $75 Amazon gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. So a bipartisan Senate group is prepping a fallback infrastructure proposal as talks between the White House and Republican senators appear to be at a stalemate. The group of 6 senators, including Republican Senator Mitt Romney, Rob Portman, Joe Manchin, Kyrsten Sinema, are expected to shop it to a broader group of roughly 20 centrist-minded senators this week. Senator Mitt Romney told reporters, "We've pretty much agreed on the spending level. I'm sure there will be some adjustments as we go along. And the pay-fors, we have a proposal that we'll take to the entire group and see how they'll feel about it. Maybe they'll just throw it out altogether." Mitt Romney indicated that the group crafting the bill could start pitching it to their colleagues during a Tuesday meeting. Others involved with the talks warned that the closed door could instead be used to let key negotiators hash out final details before unveiling it to their colleagues. But senators involved in the bipartisan group also stressed that the details of their plan are still in flux. Senator Portman said about the price tag, "We're going to meet tomorrow and talk about that." Democrats say they're at a turning point with Senator Manchin. Manchin's decision to make known his opposition to the party's sweeping voting rights legislation, a top priority for many Democrats, has raised serious questions about whether they can enact the bold agenda envisioned for President Joe Biden's first term. Joe Manchin and another centrist, Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema, have created obstacles within their own caucus, and Democrats have yet to land on a strategy for dealing with the internal dissent. A host of Democratic leaders and progressive activists expressed a mix of resignation and anger over Joe Manchin's weekend op-ed voicing his objection to the For the People Act. Anger is definitely building, given the difficulties to passing major structural reforms now coming from within the party. So everyone, what do you think about Senator Joe Manchin? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Right now, many states are offering residents a bonus of up to $2,000 for returning to work, coming as a number of Republican-led states announce they are ending federally funded unemployment programs. Nearly an estimated 4 million people will be affected by the removal of the enhanced benefits, which some business owners have blamed for a labor shortage. To date, 6 states have already introduced a cash incentive for out-of-work Americans, with more believed to be considering implementing the measure. The amount on offer and the structure of the payments varies between states. Montana was the first Republican-held state to introduce a return-to-work bonus when state lawmakers passed the legislation in early May. Out-of-work residents will get $1,200 cash incentive for completing 4 full weeks of paid work, but the state is removing the $300 per week supplementary unemployment benefit. New Hampshire and Oklahoma are the next 2 states to introduce the incentive. They both recently announced that they would be withdrawing from the enhanced unemployment benefits. Residents of New Hampshire and Oklahoma who return to work will receive bonuses worth $1,000 and $1,200 respectively. The most generous of the back-to-work bonuses can be found in Arizona, where a maximum of $2,000 is on offer for jobless residents who complete 320 hours of full-time work. The state also offers $1,000 for those who complete 160 hours of part-time work. The first Democratic state to provide a back-to-work incentive was Connecticut, who will send a $1,000 payment to the first 10,000 residents classed as long-term unemployed who complete 8 consecutive weeks of work before the end of 2021. The most recent state to authorize the incentive is Colorado, who gave $1,600 for unemployed people who returned to work full-time in May. The program continues into June, but the amount on offer has been lowered to $1,200, provided they complete 8 full weeks of employment. The North Carolina Senate has approved legislation which would provide up to $1,500 to unemployed residents who accept a full-time job. The bill is still waiting to be passed by the state's House of Representatives, after which point residents will have 30 days to collect the full $1,500. After that, they have an additional 30 days to find employment and pick up an additional $800 bonus. On June 1st, lawmakers in New York formally proposed legislation which would give unemployed residents $1,200 for completing 4 weeks of work. In Massachusetts, Republican state senators introduced a bill that would provide $1,200 sign-on bonuses, which would be paid in 3 installments over 12 months. These return-to-work bonuses will greatly help millions of Americans.
While we are making progress in protecting working families, an enormous amount of work remains before us. In the richest country in the history of the world, the working families of this country continue to struggle economically, with millions of our people continuing to live in desperation. Sometimes inside the Beltway, we can forget that reality. But literally speaking, 3 blocks from this building, there are people sleeping in tents out on the street, and the desperation exists from one end of this country to the other in every one of our states. Real wages, inflation accounted for wages in America, are lower today than they were 48 years ago. Think about that. Huge explosion in productivity, in technology, average American worker in real wages making less than he or she did 48 years ago. And frighteningly, and the young people know this, the younger generation stand an excellent chance, if we don't turn it around, of having a lower standard of living than their parents. In other words, we're moving in exactly the wrong direction. Today in America, over half of our people are living paycheck to paycheck, and millions are trying to get by on $8, $9, $10 an hour, which in my view is a starvation wage. In terms of health care, we remain the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all people, and yet we pay the highest prices in the world for health care. 90 million people are uninsured. 1 out of 4 people cannot afford the cost of a prescription drug their doctor prescribes, because we pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. Over 500,000 Americans are homeless today.
So everyone, that is the end of the video for now. I hope you found this video helpful today. This coming Friday evening, I will be giving away another $75 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and please remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very, very blessed Tuesday.